Martin, why should I work with you? What is your unique selling point and how do you stand out in this big world of online coaching? These are legit questions I got asked recently on a phone call, and so I thought I would create a video in which I share my answers and my thoughts on those questions. So basically, I'm going to tell you why I think I'm a good coach. Now, online coaching has become very popular, as you know, especially since COVID. A lot of in-person personal trainers have made the switch to online coaching. Some of them are very good, others not so much. I'm going to change that, right? But I think it's a fair question to ask. Why should you choose me over someone else? And I think the most important factor in all of this is I deliver results, right? People pay me, they give me their money because they want to change. And if they wouldn't get any changes, if they wouldn't get any results, they wouldn't pay me anymore and I wouldn't have a job anymore. Simple as that. Now, if you look at my website, you will see a lot of before and afters. You see like 60 plus video testimonials in which clients record themselves and tell what they achieved when working with me. If you look at my Google profile, I think you'll see 75 4.9 star reviews. So that's the average, 4.9. And then on LinkedIn, there is, I think, 30 written testimonials where, again, real people that actually exist in real life that I haven't paid. So those people, they speak about their results. If I wouldn't have those results, if people would speak badly about me, then I wouldn't come to me, right? Then I would be the wrong person. But if you want to change, if you want to lose body fat, gain muscle, boost energy, and get more comfortable and just feel better, then I can help you. Simple as that. Second reason why I think I'm doing very well, especially if you're an entrepreneur or a dad, is because I can resonate with your problems. See, if I was 20-year-old and I wouldn't have a child, I wouldn't have a business, I don't think I would understand if you would come to me and say, look, I have a very busy schedule and I want to eat with my family and, I don't want to meal prep. A 20-year-old cannot comprehend this, right? It has a totally different life situation, maybe also for the goal, right? A 20-year-old kid wants a six-pack and that's it. Now, my clients, yes, they want to look physically attractive, don't get me wrong, but there are other aspects in life, like they want to be able to run with their kids on the playground or in the backyard or whatever. They want to have good blood levels, they want to be fit for, their employees, their family, they want to look confident and all of that. So the goal is different. But I think most important, again, when you're an entrepreneur or a dad, you have different problems than someone who is 20 years old. And I walk the talk, right? I have a business, I have a family, plus we're traveling. So a lot of businessmen, they travel all the time. And imagine you go to someone and say, look, every month I go, or every week, I need to go abroad for work. And this other dude has never traveled in their entire life. What advice would this person be able to tell to you? Like none, right? Like no life experience, and therefore this person wouldn't be in a situation where he can coach you and give you tips. But again, with me, father, self-employed, having employees, traveling all the time as digital nomads, it's complicated, right? I don't have a lot of time, quote unquote. I'm having a full agenda. And so I think I'm very well equipped to give you advice, no matter whether you're a banker with a very busy schedule, no matter whether you're like a vice president. I have some very cool people in my network and people I love working with because we're on the same wavelength, right? On the same level. Now, third point why I think I'm doing pretty well with entrepreneurs, and that is because I learned to communicate to them, right? If I would be here and tell you, look, you want to lose body fat, and I'm going to tell you now how it works with the body breaking down carbohydrates into sugar molecules, and then how it plays with insulin and whatnot. And you know, we're busy, right? We have like lives, we have a job, we have things to do. They wouldn't care. He would say, oh, sounds good, I see your knowledge, but honestly, I don't have the time to like absorb this information. If that was the case, if you have like 10 hours to read and watch videos, then yeah, do that. Then you will probably be successful to some point as well, right? And this, I think, I see with other coaches sometimes. They overcomplicate things instead of giving simple action steps that people need to do to get results, right? This being said, I take science into account, and I always try to educate myself, get more different information, other aspects, other opinions. But what I don't do is write a book with just like science and studies, because again, I'm results driven. I want that you have an easy to follow plan, right? That means that you can eat out, that means that you can eat with your family, that means that you don't need to work out 2 hours a day, 7 times a week. I want that you have results without having to live in the gym or following a hardcore diet plan. Okay, that's what I'm all about. Now, the fourth reason is because I have the experience. And as said earlier, I have the life experience, but also experience with working with over 400 people in the meantime, probably more. I started my online coaching business. Well, it was a side business to be honest here. Like in 2014, right? 2014, that's 9 years ago when I started, when I had my first online coaching client. So that's a long time. Again, I haven't done this full time ever since, but I've worked with a lot of people from all ways of life. Maybe in the beginning it was with the 20-year-old who just wanted to have a six-pack. Then when I got a bit older, you know, when I became a father, then I had a lot of fathers. When I could scale my business, and I also went into the business world, and I got more interested in entrepreneurship and all of that, out of the sudden I also had a lot of entrepreneurs and obviously moms, because they see what I do with my daughter, with Lara, and how it just works well in our family life. And so I have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, and oftentimes, you know, if person A comes with a problem, there were already 10, 20 people who had exactly the same problem. Maybe even myself, I had the same problem, right? So I can give them, look, this is what I do, this is what Mr. X and Epsilon does, and maybe try this out, right? So I think that's a no-brainer. Experience is, I wouldn't say everything, but it's a huge factor. At the end of the day, it's all reps, right? It's reps, reps, reps. Like in the gym, the more often you do it, the easier it gets. Another example here, speaking to a camera, it was frightening at first, and I couldn't do such a video, at least not in one take. And now I'm here speaking to the camera. I don't even have notes with me. It's still not super comfortable, to be honest, but what I want to say is it's all about repetitions. The more often you do it, the easier it gets. Same with online coaching, right? The fifth reason why I think you could potentially hire me as your online coach is because of my personality. Because let's face it, if I have great results with my clients and the best workout programs and great diet templates, if you still think I'm an idiot and if you don't like me, then you will certainly not give me your money, nor hire me as your coach, nor follow the plans, right? There needs to be a certain trust. When I hire an online coach in fitness or a business coach, right, then I want to work with someone who I like, who I vibe with, right? Again, that we're on the same level. Super, super important. So everything that I talked about before with the reviews and the results and the same life situations, oftentimes it still comes down to personality, right? And that's just the truth. It is what it is. Some people like me, some don't, and that's okay. Now, I think this sums it up. Before I go, I want to say that I'm certainly not the only good coach. If you decide to work with an online coach, then just do your research, make your homework, look at testimonials, reviews, and all of that, and then it's up to you to make a decision, right? But if you think we're a good fit and you like what I have to say, then use the link in the comment section, book a call with me so we can have a chat and I can tell you how I can possibly help you. I will also ask some questions about your life situation, about your goals, and who knows, maybe we'll be working together anytime soon. Let's see. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and see you in the next one.